Welcome to the Trading Lounge and the Commodities Report covering soft commodities and grains. Starting with soybeans here on the weekly Robo Method 1. We're triggered in long at 976.75 with a reverse at 945. The wave count is looking positive to the upside in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 and the fifth wave moving up through to here. Once completed, we'll see an A and a B and a C, and then we should see further upside from that point. Drilling into that a little bit here in terms of 1 and 2, 3, ABC for 4, and then 1 and 2. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave. Fourth wave's in play now. It should come back to the fourth wave of 1 lesser degree, and then the fifth wave up to this point here, and then we'll be looking at an ABC here. Now, if I have this wrong in any way or shape, form, then it would be that this would have to play out as a corrective wave in this fashion here. An A and a B and a C for the A wave, the B wave pulling back 61.8%, and then wave C up through to here. But I don't think that's the case because it has already moved upwards here past its 61.8% rally there. So I think that we're probably on the right track here, but this is going to be, I mean, the US dollar index is pulling down, allowing commodities to rise, but once that changes, because we have a perspective on the US dollar to get stronger, and you'll need to watch the video for that. So seeing how they play off one another is important. The wheat market, we're short at 5.13 with a reverse at 5.21, and we'll adjust that at the end of the week, of course. The situation here is that the wave count, the wave structure here has always been a bit messy and hard to pin down, but going from wave B here down to wave C, we've been looking for 5 waves, and we're in the low of the third here. So we're looking for the fourth and the fifth, and then the fourth and the fifth down to this point here. Yeah, the alternative is an ABC here, an A and a B and a C wave, well, actually to this lower point here. Yeah, so, but let's just see if we get this 5 wave structure in here first. We can see that this consolidation in here is actually corrective. There's overlapping wave structures there, so it may pop its head up above the 500 here, but it will certainly be pushed down by supply. The corn market, we've been flipping long here at 381.3 and the reverse at 365 here. We're still in choppy waters here. In terms of the wave count, we're looking at, well, the main point is here is that we're under 400. We're looking at a bearish bias here. The trend is to the downside here, but what we have from this low here is an impulse wave, which is a 5 wave structure to the upside, and for this to be a bearish market, we needed to take that impulse wave of 5 waves needs to be breached at this point here to confirm that we're actually moving down here. And we don't have that yet. In fact, the move down from this high here, even though it's pulled way past its 61.8%, is still in 3 waves here. So it can be up for 1, an A and a B and a C, back for 2 here. So we just need to, now if this gets breached, this low here, then you know you need to be short from that point technically, you know. But while that's in place there, this market can push higher, okay? So it was all dependent on this low, now it's all dependent on this low here. So let's see what occurs from this point, and we'll take the necessary action from that point. The coffee market is looking a little bit chirpy here. So in a nutshell, you know the story. We've been working wave 3 down to here. We were looking for an A and a B and a C for wave 4 here, and then we were looking for wave 5 to make new lows below wave 3 here. We do have, in that being the case, we're looking for this to be wave 1 here, back for wave 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. That's what we're looking for here, but at the same time we need to know both sides of the market, and the other side of the market is that this move down from wave 4 here, C of 4 down here, is actually in 5 waves. So technically that can be alternative wave 5 right on that low, and the market can work higher from that. Now, to confirm that, we would have to get a move up here that would be, 61.8% past this high and this low here, and we don't have that just yet. So looking into here, we've got following the 2 counts here in terms of down for 1, back for 2 here, which is roughly the 140 is the 61.8 retracement level here, and then down for wave 3 here in this case, and wave 4. So we just need to see how this plays out as well here at this area here. So once this plays out, then we know what the bigger picture is, well, the next degree of structure anyway in terms of size. So but I have to say this little pullback here does appear to be bullish. So we've got this little A, B and C wave here. So it's in 3 waves, so it's corrective. So that means that this top can be taken out here. Okay, so let's just see how that travels. Let's get some confirmation on this first. The sugar market, we've been triggered in short at 12.63 and a reverse at 13.21. The reverse price here is actually a bit lower than it should be at this high here, but in terms of Elliott and being technical about it, this high here at 13.21 would be suffice. If I had to change, that would be 13.23, so not a big deal. In terms of the wave count, as you know, we were looking at this being an A and a B and a C, roughly at 38.2 retracement level for a wave 4, and that being the case, we would see this market work lower in 5 waves from here. And was looking for coffee to follow, so sugar and coffee can sort of work in sync together. But this market here technically hasn't rejected the major trading level 13 here. So it's a very important number. It hasn't rejected it. Reject it when it moves back up and retests it and then makes a new low through here. That would be failure at that point. But until that, it's just vibrating across this level in time and space, and it hasn't rejected it. So don't get too excited about it just yet. It's the breakout's always important, but the retest is much more important because it confirms what's actually going to happen next. The cotton market, we're short here, and this week is sort of edging lower through here. We expect it to move lower still, in fact take that low out here, and that would be based on this premise here of this whole move up through here is in a very clean 3 waves here. So the best fit I can get with this would be an A wave to here, and smaller A, smaller B and smaller C for this B wave here, and 5 waves here. It doesn't have to take this low out here, it just needs to give us 5 waves roughly down in this sort of area between 61 and 60 here, and then a push up from that point there. So we'll be monitoring that pretty closely here, but your job is to count those 5 waves down here till completion. The orange juice market has clicked us in long here at 117.3 and reverse at 108.95 here. Perhaps I feel like I've made a bit of an error here, because I should have I've played it hardball here, having the stop at the right place, but I should have had the stop really above the number 8 here, because 8's a profit taking number, first whole number, first even number before a whole number, 120, and so that's what I get for that. But on the positive side of being long, the move up through here does count as reasonably being positive here, but we've had 5 waves down through this leg here, so we were looking for an A and a B and a C back up to the 61.8 retracement level at around 120. So we just now need to sit tight and see how that floats. The cocoa market, we're currently being clicked in short here at 27.83. This is a new contract month in July, The reverse is at 28.82. You could perhaps have that reverse lower if you want to reduce risk. The Elliott pattern here so far, the move up here is in a very clean, clear 3 waves, an A and a B and a C wave in 5 waves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we knew that it was ending here, so that's good. Like I say, the stop doesn't have to go above this 28.82 up here. It could probably go at 28.53 here. We would be in one way or another, I haven't pulled it apart just yet, but we'll be looking for 5 waves down, 3 wave counter trend, and then another 5, expecting to take this low out here because this is a corrective move here. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.